Welcome, Empire fans, to tonight's podcast of Wheelersburg Football, speaking with head coach Rob Woodward. First of all, Coach, congratulations with your win up at Oak Hill. And there was a lot of things going on up there, but the one thing that stood out to me, and I just kind of like to get your comments, was when Micaiah Matthews ran the 99 or 100-yard touchdown pass from Trent Sayers. Maybe some people caught it, but maybe some people didn't. But Tanner Holden had probably one of the most outstanding blocks on the outside in that play to spring him. Talk about Tanner's ability to pick up some blocks downfield.
Oh, that block was outstanding. I've looked at it from the end zone camera, the sideline camera. I mean, there was no hold. You know, a lot of people get on receivers about holding out there. He was just a big-bodied presence, making sure that he had that guy, you know, letting him go the direction he wanted, but shielding him off from being able to get to Micaiah. But I told Tanner from day one, if you can block, you'll be able to play receiver for us back when he was a freshman. And, you know, just the skill sets that he needed to really work on in that blocking was one of them. He's gotten better and better at it. Matter of fact, all of our receivers have gotten better at it. Hunter Ruby's getting better all the time. Dustin Darnell, Trey Carter, when he's been in there, Avery Denani, Justin Sayers. I mean, they've all done a great job of blocking for one another, and that's just the selfless attitude that I feel that they have.
It's hard to get a lot of people the ball, but it's kind of nice to have guys that you don't really normally see get the ball, like Avery Denani and Horsley. Both of those guys, you know, don't see as much ball as probably they want to, but when they do go in, they look really well.
Yeah, you know, we've got so many plays and so many options, so many things. You know, you have this play or that play that you know where you want to run it, and big times that you want to run it. And it's a little different getting this or that play of the ball off of what, you know, a team has typically seen you do with some of the other players, and that's what's great about football. You include so many different people and so many different aspects to make a team successful. But Avery's a weapon. My gosh, Horsley's a weapon. Ashton's a weapon. Micaiah's a weapon. Tanner's a weapon, and Ruby is coming on to be a weapon for us. Darnell is a weapon when he gets a chance to get in there because he's so good at catching the ball and consistent. But all those guys just bring a different attribute to the game that really helps us to be as good as we can be.
You know, I was able to pick up the junior high games tonight in the 7th grade. They didn't end up winning, but they played well. And the 8th grade played well. And me and you have talked about the freshman and JV team. What do you like about the upcoming the players coming up and their work ethic?
Well, it's just development, just program development. You know, we have our program aligned from 3rd grade flag, 4th grade flag, 5th and 6th grade, Pee Wee, up through 7th grade, which is the first time that the guys actually get to play together and trying to figure out who plays in what position. And here's something. I'll take one player, for instance, on the 7th grade. I know he's played center. I know he's played guard. I know he's played tackle. I know he's played linebacker. I know he's played defensive end. I know he's played fullback. I mean, we're trying to get those kids as well adjusted to what possible positions, because who knows when a guy's a 7th grader what he's going to be. You can't pigeonhole somebody as a quarterback, as a tight end, as a running back, because you just don't know how they're going to grow and how they're going to develop. And we try to really ingrain into these kids. You got to be able to block, you got to be able to tackle, and you got to go out and have fun playing the game and learn every position, because you never know how your body's going to develop or what you're going to need as a skill set, how you're going to mesh with the team, with the players as you get up. And we're fighting the same battle right now with the varsity. You know, we're trying to look at some of our younger guys, JV guys, and trying to say, okay, what are your skill sets? What are you best at? We got to be the best team that we can be. So we're trying to put those guys in spots and bring other guys in spots and look at, okay, you know, who's going to fall where when it all shakes out in the future, you know, as we start to see. And you know, you have a 10-game season. When you get to week 5, you got to start really doing a self-evaluation and say, okay, where are we at? You know, who is growing, who is developing the way they should. And if they're not, we don't want to set kids up for failure. And we don't want to put kids in positions where they're not going to be able to be successful. So we've got to try to really look at ourselves and look at what we can do better. And that's what is so great. I think our coaching staff does a great job. We're all the time evaluating. We're all the time working to communicate and try to pull the most out of kids. I mean, coaching is such a mental thing for kids and coaches, and just trying to make sure we motivate young people to get the most out of them that we possibly can, and to push them to their limits. And I tell them all the time, I'm not here to be your dad. I'm not here to be your best friend. You know, I'm here to be your coach. I'm here to get on you when you need to be. You know, somebody needs to get on you. I'm here to recognize you when you need recognized. But I'm here to push you to the next limit. I'm not going to just settle for where you're at. And I think all of our coaches do a great job of that at all program levels. Really pleased with the numbers we've got out and with how the kids are growing and developing up through our program.
One thing that's kind of been a change here recently is the freshman that's been, I don't know if the decision was made this year to go forward with this, but I guess the freshmen now going to dress from here until the end of the season now, Coach?
Yeah, that's a decision that I made along with the coaching staff. We typically bring them on in week 10, but we were at a position there at the end of week 5. Moving forward, that we made a decision. Small group, our coaches at that level. We've got a couple guys that volunteer time to do the best they can when they can be there, and they can't always be there. So we just made a decision to help out Coach McFadden. It was best to bring them in and start working them with us. They brought an energy last week to our practice that blew me away. I mean, stepped right in, are getting reps in our scout team, and stepping up, and here's the big word that love it or hate it, but it's competition. It's competition at practice. And as a coach, I love it. I love it, you know. And some people shy away from that competition, and that really starts to stick out when you look at, you know, who you're going to look to rep, and as I mentioned, put in positions to rep in places. And we've got competition going on in practice. You know, kids are competing, and they've got to bring their A game every day, and to get themselves in an opportunity to go out and be successful. And we were at a position where we went ahead and brought those guys up, and we're evaluating. We're looking at them. We're been taking a good look at them throughout the whole way, and you know, we're looking to bring them along with us and develop them as best we can, and use them where they can help our program. Not even next year, but even this year in 2018, if the opportunity presents itself.
And Coach, you take that competition to go into the SOC play, conference play. You know, we talk a lot. Is very important to you. These next 4 games, you have tough opponents. I mean, the conference is tough this year. What do you have to do Friday night against Waverly to come out victorious?
Oh, we gotta go out and execute. We gotta go out and play a physical style of football that we've been known to have here at Wheelsburg, and go out and just attack on all cylinders. Be ready to go after, control the line of scrimmage, maintain possession of the football, execute, capitalize on our possessions when we have them, and make sure we are getting them in 3 and outs. We know they're going to present a great passing game mixed with a good run game with the addition of Shoemaker to their team. He's a quick, versatile player, and we've got to make sure that we're ready for that on every snap.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck this Friday. Any final thoughts before we get off?
It's my understanding that we got a whiteout going up to Waverly, and I look to see the Pirate Nation in full force supporting us out there. I know the kids will really feed off that energy. They always do. And just looking for a big turnout, big support for us at Waverly Stadium.
We appreciate you, Coach. Thanks a lot.
All right.